Hey everyone, how are you? It's Laurie and I'm here to do your career, money, prosperity, abundance reading, however it resonates with you. So if you're 18, 40, or 104, okay? This message is meant for you. There is something in here for you. All right, so we're going to take a look at where you are right now. Let's get the cards back in order here. Let's see where you are right now. What's the overarching energy of your career, prosperity, abundance, hobbies, retirement funds, whatever it is? Ten of Swords. You're at the ending of a difficult situation here. So something's finally going to be put to rest. And you're in the process of wrapping things up right now. Okay, so some difficult situation is about to come to an end. If you've been putting out resumes and you haven't been hearing anything, something's about to change. Either you're going to stop putting out resumes, or you're going to get a job. Okay, I do feel like some of you have received word that you qualify for unemployment benefits at this point. You've done what you can do. You just cannot find work. Others of you, you've applied for jobs. Somebody out there is getting hired, and now you're in the process of wrapping up the life you've been living for. I'm getting 14 months. I know that's very specific, isn't it? So like you've been home for 14 months. Now you've got to get things back in order because you're going to be working outside the house. So there's a process. There's a process of dealing. If you are retired, some situation that you have been dealing with is about to come to an end. So a bill is paid off, a lack of medical, anything that affects your money is being like, the difficulty is ending. All right, let's go ahead and see if there's a challenge, obstacle, what we need to know right here. What can you do right now to help yourself? Ace of Pentacles and the Moon. Embrace the fact that there's a new beginning. Okay, you may not like it. You may, and why do we not like things? We don't like things because we don't really understand them. We aren't clear where it's going to take us, how we're going to feel when we get in there. Maybe we have a preconceived idea about something. Spirit's saying just to embrace whatever is coming your way. Even if that's the process that you have to go through right here, to embrace it. Because there is a new beginning here. New job, bills paid off, new money coming in, maybe new benefits, paperwork. Oh my gosh, there's all kinds of things happening here. All right, let's go ahead and see what's on your mind. Actually, is there help coming to you? Okay, is that what's happening here? Is there actually something good coming towards you to help you through this process, or to gain prosperity, abundance, a job? Is there a person or information? I do feel like there's resources that have been put on hold. They're coming to you. The lines of communication are starting to flow again. So something was put on hold. Something was put on hold. Maybe you had to wait until you were a certain age to get something here. Again, I'm getting a message of you qualify for benefits now. Unemployment benefits, health benefits. There's something that you've done. Oh my gosh, I'm getting exhausted just hearing myself say that. You've gone through this. You've done all the paperwork. You filed all the information. You called and reported. You put out the applications, the resumes. You did everything you could. You exhausted yourself. All right, all of that's about to come to an end. There is a new beginning here. And I do feel like you're going to be intimidated by it. But right now, there is help coming to you. It's not going to happen. Okay, how do I put that? It's still red tape. Okay, there's still going to be slow-moving energy around this. And it may get hung up again for a little while. But I'm also getting, if you can keep yourself moving forward, whether it's with this or another situation, just keep moving forward, okay? If you can stay peaceful and go with the flow, if it gets hung up, don't get stressed over it. It'll get unstuck sooner. Somebody's witnessing, so somebody's overseeing this situation. I'm getting here that if you were qualifying for benefits here, financial or medical or whatever benefits it is, somebody messed up. Not you. Somebody else messed up. The paperwork got misfiled, got lost, delayed. The person just didn't do the work that they were supposed to do because they were overworked, or they didn't want to do the work. For whatever reason, your situation was delayed, okay? And there was somebody involved in this delay. Somebody is now overseeing that person. So like if this was a person in an office who was, their job is to file this paperwork and make sure you get your benefits. They didn't do that. Well, they've got a superior, a supervisor, somebody that they report to. I'm getting that that's where the hang up was, is that supervisor, that person who was supposed to follow up was gone. There wasn't anybody in that position. And this person didn't know what to do with all this stuff. Maybe they did do their work, okay? Whatever the situation is, it is different for each of you. Some people, they just didn't do the paperwork. They did it wrong. It got filed wrong. There was nobody to double check it before processing. Whatever it was, there's somebody now in that position to look over everything that's happened and to make sure things keep moving forward. Okay, so yes, there is help coming to you. And again, it may be like it starts, like you get a phone call, a letter, or a text message, and it says, okay, we're moving forward with this process. And then the next thing you know, it's kind of stalled again. Don't get upset by that second stall because it's a temporary quick thing. Okay, somebody's going to make sure it keeps going forward. It's not going to get hung up like it has been in the past. All right, let's go ahead and see what things you can actually do to help yourself here, to keep things moving along, to help yourself stay more emotionally fit, spiritually sound. Let's see what we have here. What's going to help? Justice. Ooh, and the Seven of Wands. Can you wait for things to just be right, is what I'm hearing. Okay, you just have to fend off the negative feelings because justice is coming in. Whatever you've been waiting on, it's coming towards you. It is coming towards you. Now, I am hearing the message very distinctly, very clearly. If you have been seeking a job for a very long time, you keep applying, you keep putting resumes out, justice is coming in the form that you're not going to be looking anymore. Either you get a job or you're done. Okay. And now you're collecting benefits. There is definitely like karma coming. And justice will be restored. Balance will be restored. Yeah, I'm getting like, just hold your own. Just do what you have to do to take care of you. Okay, I'm also hearing some of you may need to defend your case. Even if you already filed all the paperwork, did all this stuff, you may be required to do it one more time. Okay, because there could have been somebody slacking. There could have been somebody who misfiled something, files that were lost, documents that were lost, whatever. Okay, and this is why Spirit's saying Hang in there, okay? Even if it feels like it's stuck or going to stall or stop, just do what needs to be done, okay? Especially if you need to defend yourself, don't become defensive. Just simply do what is asked of you so that you can keep your balance and bring justice. All right, this is pretty intense. All right, is there anything that you're doing right now that's blocking you, that you are doing, that maybe you could remove the blockages so that you can move forward, find that job, find that prosperity, find that harmony, that peace, that justice? Yeah, the Chariot and the Ace of Swords. If you're seeking information, seek it in a different place. I'm getting there could be a changing of, like, the person in charge. If you're seeking, this is what keeps coming through over and over and over again. If you are seeking information, you need to be looking in a different place. All right, I'm getting an image right now, and I know this is so random, and it's probably going to be for one person. You need to find your old paycheck stubs or some document. And you're like, I submitted this all those years ago. I don't even know if I still have those papers. Look somewhere different than where you've been looking. Take time to kind of pause and just ask Spirit to guide you towards where those papers are. And Spirit will guide you. Okay, don't have any preconceived ideas. You've already looked there. You've already looked there. You've already looked there. And if you're meant to go back and look in those places again, Spirit will tell you that. But you're going to know when Spirit's talking to you. All right, this is also, I'm getting a conference, a meeting. I'm also getting like disagreement here. Like it's the Ace of Swords. I know that. And it's a truth, but maybe a truth that you're resistant to believing. Okay. Maybe you're just angry at how long it's taken to process everything, to get through, to do, but you're not admitting something to yourself. Okay. Some of you, that's very, very clearly coming through here. Whatever that is, it's got to change. You know your situation, and I'm doing a general reading and reaching as many people as Spirit can get to. So if you want a personal reading, that's something you would request the information from me, and then I will send you the details on how all that works and how much it costs, and then you can get a reading specific to you, okay? Just you. But this right here, if it's making sense to you, good. And I hope it does. I hope it is making sense. But if you're like, well, it's just a general reading, ask for a personal reading. I'll send you the info. You have to do something different. And I am hearing you just are refusing to see the truth about something. Other people may have been telling you this is the way it is. This is just how society is right now. This is just what you have to do. You're not being picked on. Nobody's holding anything back here on you intentionally. This is just the way it is. And you're like, oh no, this is definitely directed at me. Okay. So there's something about being defensive versus defending. All right. Keep that in mind. All right. So that might be a block. Is there anyone around you that's actually blocking you? I don't think there is. This feels very much like your own energy here. We've got the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, no, you're the only person holding yourself back. No one's blocking you. This is your own energy. Hang on. Okay, so again, there's nothing blocking you other than your own energies possibly. And, you know, again, it feels like you're trying to protect your energies, trying to protect yourself. You've been through this for a while. You're tired. You're just like, ugh. All right, let's go ahead and see what the advice is from Spirit. What advice does Spirit have for you? King of Wands. Maybe start something new, something different. Take charge. Take action, I'm hearing. Okay, now I'm definitely getting very specific. I'm hearing blue, like BLUE, blue, Blue Cross, Blue Shield, blue, something blue. Then I'm also getting like it could be the name of something you want to do to make money. And that might have like the name in it or where you would go. Okay, that is so specific. Take charge, take action. Think blue is what I'm hearing. Think blue. And when I say those words and when I'm getting the message from Spirit, I'm hearing like and seeing a document that the name of the business, like instead of this saying Your Empress Energy, it says something blue or blue something. So that may be something you've been thinking about doing in order to make money, to start a business. I mean, the King of Wands is the entrepreneur. He's the one that takes action and creates businesses and things that make money and passion and desire. He's got the drive and ambition to do something. So keep your focus, keep your ambition alive. All right, let's go ahead and see what the most likely outcome to this is. What's the most likely outcome going to be here for this situation? I'm also getting don't stress. Do something physical if you're feeling stressed. If you're feeling blue, if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling depressed, you need to get up and take action. You need to move, exercise. Do something, get up, okay? Otherwise, just relax. Don't try to force anything into being. Six of Pentacles, balance. Beautiful, and you're going to receive a bonus, a blessing, interest, a sign-on bonus, interest, moving allowance. You're going to receive something above and beyond what you were expecting. Look at this, and this closes out the cycle. So again, the Ten of Swords at the very beginning was the energy of going through the process of tying things up, of ending things, putting something to rest. And here you are completing it. It's over. It's done with. You got a new beginning. Strength card, Ace of Cups, King of Cups, Page of Wands, focus, desire, Page of Pentacles, and Four of Swords. All right, so things are moving along. Things are going to move along, but you've got to tie something up here. And it is going to come to an end within 3 weeks. I heard that. Within 3 weeks, whatever you've been waiting for, okay, that includes that time delay. 3 months for somebody, but for most of you, this is going to be a 3-week process. So you're in the process, you're wrapping things up, you're about to hear information. Don't hold back here, okay? Don't worry if something gets delayed. If you need to provide more information or even information you've already given, go ahead and do it. Keep in mind here, there might be information or a truth that you're resistant to believing, or you're looking in the wrong place for it. And you need to change how you view that situation, where you're getting that information, who's telling you what. Go somewhere else and get that, okay? And if you are like resisting and blocking yourself, try to do something different by like defending but not being defensive. Maybe just writing those 2 words down and thinking through what those mean for you and what you're doing to be defensive and what you're doing to be defending what you're doing. All right, so It is getting wrapped up. 6 of Pentacles, balance, peace, harmony. Somebody gives you a leg up, a bonus. Some sort of blessing definitely is going to come in here for you. Let's see what the angel whispers are. What's the angel whispers? $888. Abundance. It's right there for you. The angel whispers, blessings are here and more are on their way. So again, it's here. It's going to be delayed, and then there will be more on their way, and you will receive something here. Let yourself feel the abundant flow. That's what was happening here, of prosperity that is all around you. Don't get hung up on something. As you stand in your highest self, you will attract everything that you are seeking. Giving is also a doorway to success. And it says always, but I'm hearing from Spirit. Giving is also the doorway to success. So giving the information that's needing, giving way, giving in, surrendering, not fighting so hard against whatever is meant for you. All right. I heard to give you other cards here. I've got the, I've got them upside down is what I've got. What do you call these cards? The Gilded Reverie by the Lenormand. Gilded Reverie. I'm just double checking that everything's good. That one definitely wants to come out. Abundance. Look at that. The King of Pentacles, a lucky 7, and fish in water. They're swimming. Fish multiply. Okay, this is abundance. I'm also hearing this has been buried deep. Like this has been held back from you. It's kind of like throwing a fishing line out, trying to catch that big fish and not catching anything. Well, guess what? Where that big fish is being lit up for you. Oh, this is beautiful. I love that. King of Pentacles, stability, prosperity, abundance, wealth. And that 7 says a good lucky break. Fortune, prosperity. Something's rising to the surface. It's percolating right now. Look at this. Card 36. This is the cross. This is the resurrection. This is the faith. This is the belief. 6 of Wands. This is the success. But it's requiring faith. I am hearing that. It is requiring faith on your part. And look at this, number 44. If you're a Libra and you caught the Libra reading first thing this morning, 44 came out as your oracle message number. All right, so you have the 4 of Wands, Pentacles, Swords, and, oh my gosh, Wands, Pentacles, Swords, and Cups. So what am I hearing with that? Stability, 4x4 stability, but everything's falling into place. Everything's coming together. You've got the 4 of Pentacles here, but this is about receiving the rest of it. And there is something in the details here. Taking a closer look. Somebody's taking a closer look at what's been happening. All right, so we've got 798. Let's see what that angel number is in the book. 798. Forgive yourself, okay? Drain the negativity. Your angels want to encourage you to be more forgiving of yourself. The mistakes of the past are being dwelled on in an unproductive way. That may be what you're holding back here and resistant to believing. Gift yourself the time and patience that you give to others. Lie in meditation today and visualize all the negative energy you feel draining out of you into the ground, into the air. It's dissipating. It's going away. All right. I feel like that is what is happening here. You may not be forgiving yourself. You may be blaming yourself for quitting a job. You may be blaming yourself here for something, and you just don't want to admit that that's just the way it is, that that's fate, that that's, our world these days. All right, anything else here with a Gilded Reverie? So again, somebody's looking things over, checking things out, making sure that they're going to keep moving. You just need to have faith, stand your ground. Don't give up. And yeah, Six of Wands, you will be successful. Look at this. You've got card 33. So you got 33, 34, 36, and 44. This is your heart being uncaged, the truth being revealed, something being set free. The door is open. Abundance, success, prosperity. Look, it's all going to work out. 8 of Pentacles. Everything will work out. Beautiful. So 796. 796? No. 96. Let's see. Self-awareness. Be honest with yourself. Again, clarification here, I believe. Being honest about your own strengths and weaknesses is what your angels are calling you to do today. Create some time to embrace a heightened sense of self-awareness. Notice the patterns in which you conduct yourself and how you interact with others, and how cohesive your self-talk is with your actions. Do they match up? Okay. Do you have faith in your ability? Are you beating yourself up? This is definitely this energy right here. All right, let's go ahead and get one last oracle message here. And where is it? The Enchanted Map. Let's see where this leads. Stuck in my hand. 32, the magic prayer. I love it. Let me move that. 32. And this says, speak your prayers, listen for the answers, and then act in faith. Look, you have to have faith. Because you are seeing the magic prayer card, it is a reminder that your prayers will be answered. Spirit is always waiting to help you and to heal you when you are in need. That said, the best prayer is, thy will be done through me. Thy will and not my own. Okay, so allowing, going with the flow, having faith that Spirit will bring to you what needs to be brought to you, but also you need to take action when you are called forth. All right. Be consciously aware with your higher power is achieved through the ritual of prayer and meditation. Speak and listen to the divine force within the field of creation. Surrender your wishes and desires to Spirit. You may not get what you want, but you will always get exactly what you need. Your destiny is just waiting for you. As long as you keep in conscious contact with your higher power, you can be assured that you are on the right path. All right. Now I am being asked to read you the reversed message of this, which says, self-will that goes unchecked can bring in difficulties. Reversed, the magic prayer card is a sign that you mistakenly believe that your way might be the only one. Could the path that you're on be leading you to a place of regret? Or could you be pursuing something that just isn't good for you? And I'm getting that as far as if you've been putting in applications for years and you're not hearing anything back, that's kind of saying you're doing something that's not good for you. That's not healthy to keep looking and looking and looking and looking and doing and doing. That's the definition of not healthy, okay? So if that is what's going on, you may be facing a painful lesson, and a lonely one too. Perhaps it is time to pray and meditate on your highest good and the highest good of all. Spirit may have other plans for you, and you may be resistant to understanding that, hearing that. I'm getting here too. Other people may be telling you this exact same thing. What you're doing is not right for you. It's not good for you. You're holding yourself back, or you're looking in the wrong area. A change is needed here. All right. So you can be confident that Spirit will, whatever's coming your way, whatever is meant to be better for you, your plans are going to end up better than you could ever have dreamed. Okay? So keep that in mind. And you know that it's funny because so many times we think we know what we want. We think we know what will be good for us. And once we make up our mind that, oh, I can't have that, I can't do that anymore, we get to this point, the 10 of Swords, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. That's when we receive something, not what we thought we were going to get, not what we thought we were going to receive, but something even better. And at first, it may not look better. At first, it may be like, what the hell is this? I didn't ask for this. This isn't what I wanted. But guess what? It's what we needed. And that's what we have to keep in mind, is that our needs will always be met. All right, I'm going to roll one letter die and see what names or places or whatever come out here. William, Wendy, Wayne, Howie, Hauser, Hillary, Tiffany, Heather, Huck, John, Ginger, VJ, Ziggy, like a nickname maybe, Ziggy, Vicky, Kaz. All right, that's what I've got. That's what I've got for you guys. Nate, Walter. All right, that's what I've got. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye.